the fear of being missing out, fear the FOMO, because this couples with this concept in a particular manner. There's an entire self-image that society has indelibly tied to being visible in certain areas. And you're talking about getting known for a specific purpose of showing your passion and lifting up and being able to be brought into conferences and be able to be the authority in spaces. But the FOMO side of things, right? It's an envy piece. It's a space that leads people into an area where they're not really disciplined. They're not going to do things. They just want to be in the same places as other people and other wakes that are leaving behind. Do you see FOMO as turning into a bit of an epidemic in society today?
Well, I think a lot depends on the person, but I saw this statistic that really haunts me and continues to haunt me, and it's that the overwhelming emotion that 30% of the people feel when they look at their Facebook news stream is jealousy.
Right. Yeah.
And because we show our shiny best selves. And you've got all these little rainbow bombs on the web that, it's like where, you can do it and you're great. And
right.
You look at the web and you think, geez, everybody here is in some stage of becoming remarkable other than me.
Right. Exactly.
And I wish there was some way I could keep people focused and centered. And the way I tried to do it in the book is it was a difficult decision and a very intentional decision to end the introduction of the book with a very personal story and a very dark story about me. And it was my way of kind of putting my arm around the reader and saying, wherever you are in your life, I was probably below that.
Yeah.
So come on, let's do this together.
Excellent.
And because I didn't want them to think I'm talking from the top of a mountain or I'm on an island someplace.
Right.
I wanted them to know I'm just like you. I was probably lower than you. I was a completely lost and broken person when I started my journey.
Yep.
And so let's focus on you. The wrong reason to do this is because what other people are doing. You're never going to win. You're never going to achieve that kind of validation. You have to stay focused on your goal, on your journey, and take joy in that journey. And most important is to stay focused, because it is going to take a lot of work. And I find this as a huge problem when I talk to people. They want to do this, they want to do this. They look at the competitor and they're on Snapchat and now they're doing podcasts and
hey, there's nothing wrong with podcasts. I mean, come on.
Oh no, I love podcasts, but I mean, I worked on my blog and built my audience on my blog for 5 years.
Yep.
Before I decided to do a podcast. And because my promise to my readers on my blog is I will never let you down. And I had to figure out a way to do a podcast and still keep that promise on my blog.
That's right.
And not lose that focus. So, yeah, I agree. And I wish there was some way, I wish I could write the anti-FOMO book, but I don't, it's a pretty big hurdle.